Hey there, everybody. How are you all doing today? So, I'm in today, and this is our first of many check ins during today's election day, brought to you by me, by Kirk. Um, yeah, I'm just double checking some stuff, making sure we're actually live in the um, where we're supposed to be live, basically. So, let me just check here, make sure. All right. So, my whole point right now, and let me just do this, and there we go. All right. So, I'm going to be checking in from time to time throughout the night to share my take on the election. You can go and check earlier. I put out a video yesterday giving my personal take on where I think the race stands and what I think is going to happen tonight. So that's what I think. That's what I think. I think right now, the way it looks, I think Donald Trump is going to eke out a victory. It's going to be, I think it's going to be decisive, but still pretty close. I think Republicans are going to take the Senate at the very least. I think 51 seats, most likely to me 52 or 53. I think in the House, Republicans are going to take the House as well, somewhere between 225 seats and 235 seats. I think 235 is like the absolute maximum for either side to take in the House. I'm still pushing everybody. If you have not voted yet, if you are, especially if you are in a swing state, if you are in Nevada, Arizona, even New Mexico, states that are kind of up in the air, go and vote. Especially if you're a Republican, especially if you're voting for Donald Trump, go and vote. If you're a Democrat, it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I want everybody to go and vote. So as of right now, I believe only 2 states have closed their polls. It's Indiana and Kentucky. We don't have any real results in yet from those states, but the reality is that both of those states are going to go to Donald Trump, so we don't have to worry about that right now. There have also been plenty of weird things going on in several swing states that I am not really happy with. Wisconsin just had something where they had to re-scan 30,000 absentee ballots because the scanner door was open or something like that. It sounds all kinds of shady. Pennsylvania had tried closing the early voting centers down like 3 hours early last week. We've heard issues out of Arizona already that are a problem. So that's 3 swing states where we've already seen some shenanigans. And I'm getting sick and tired of this nonsense. Why should we have to worry about anything? I can guarantee you right now at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, Florida, we're going to know who won Florida within 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes of all the polls in Florida closing, we're going to know who won Florida. Florida is the 3rd most populous state in the country. We're talking like 5 million votes at least that are going to be cast. And it's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to know who won every race except maybe a local school board. And so I don't see why there is an issue with this. Everything's counted, everything's done, and no one's going to question the results. So I'm hoping that these are actually just legit glitches and that we can get all this stuff done. So this is how it sits right now. I think we have a, I'm using DDHQ, the AP and Fox News. So that way I have 3 separate places to call states. And as of right now, let me see here. I don't think there's been any states that have actually been called, but I think we know that Indiana and Kentucky, we have results. I think we know that those states are going to Donald Trump. I think Vermont might be the next state that starts dropping some election results. So we'll see how those go. But as of right now, nothing out of the ordinary. Polls haven't closed yet, really anywhere in the state or anywhere in the country. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'm right. I care about being right. That's what I care about most. So hopefully Donald Trump wins. and that's all we need to worry about from there. So that's all I have right now. It's, it's just an opening thing. It's just giving you an opening state of the race where I think we are right now. So go ahead, look at my previous video from yesterday. That will tell you what I think of the race, especially for the presidency. But I think also the more important races in the country right now are the Senate races. So if you are a Republican and you want Trump to win, well, then you definitely want the Senate to be Republican as well. So the Senate is more important because that helps Trump get through his agenda. If you're somebody who is worried about Kamala Harris winning, then you want Republican senators to put a stop to anything that's too crazy that she's doing. So that's what I'm hoping is going on here. But we have a whole night. I'll be checking in whenever a major state is called, and by major state I mean an actual swing state or some sort of surprise happenings happen. I'll be checking in and going live for roughly 5 to 10 minutes throughout the night. I'm kind of jumping between the Daily Wire election night coverage and the Crowder live stream as far as just from entertainment purposes of the election night. So if you have anything that you want to discuss, feel free to shoot me a message, leave a comment. If you're one of my friends on Facebook, actually send me a direct message and I'll hit you back. All right. Well, happy election night, everybody. And hopefully there will not be a civil war tomorrow morning. Thank you.